Clinton to come and visit Mexico. Now, Donald Trump is giving a landmark speech on immigration tonight in Arizona, and he seemingly decided that he was in quite a big rush to get to meet the Mexican president before that speech. So it was a very hastily arranged visit. He flew to Mexico City in between engagements today and had that meeting. And in spite of the sort of rhetoric that you mentioned, Donald Trump in the past describing Mexicans as racists and killers, rapists and killers, and saying that he would deport up to 11 million people who are living illegally in the US, that he wants Mexico to pay for a wall across the border. And then the Mexican president in the past comparing Donald Trump to Mussolini and Hitler. The two came out of the meeting in quite muted tones, talking about collaboration, about shared responsibility for the border. Let's take a look at what Donald Trump had to say.
Having a secure border is a sovereign right and mutually beneficial. We recognize and respect the right of either country to build a physical barrier or wall on any of its borders to stop the illegal movement of people, drugs, and weapons. Cooperation toward achieving the shared objective, and it will be shared, of safety for all citizens is paramount to both the United States and to Mexico.
Donald Trump, very different sounding Donald Trump at that joint media conference, Zoe. You mentioned that immigration speech he is going to deliver in a couple of hours' time. Are we expecting what, I guess, further clarification of his stance on immigration during that speech?
Well, I think that's what we're hoping for. And I guess to get a sense of whether he really is softening his stance on these sorts of issues that he's talked about throughout this campaign. Of course, his hard line on immigration speaks, Michael, to his core supporters. But the thing is, to win this election against Hillary Clinton, he's going to have to pull in moderates and independents, many of whom don't support the sort of hardline policies that he's talking about, the building of the wall, the deportation of people, and therefore the splitting of families. So he's walking a very fine line there, not to lose his core support while trying to attract some of those more moderate voters in the lead up to the election. So tonight will be extremely interesting.
Zoe Daniel in Washington, thank you.
Let's look at some other news.